Hi, and welcome back to Guard Gated Homes. I'm Jennifer Franco, Las Vegas luxury real estate advisor and guard gated specialist. I want to start by wishing all of you a very safe and happy holiday. Before we dive in, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that is subscribing and showing support for this channel. This is my second month on YouTube, and the goal is to present beautiful home tours and up-to-date information in a very specific niche market of guard-gated luxury homes here in the Las Vegas Valley. The weekly data reports, I hope, are useful for those who are looking or considering to purchase and are looking for a certain lifestyle or amenities here in the Las Vegas Valley. My goal is to keep buyers informed on what has come available, as well as keeping owners informed on what is selling, especially if they also own in one of these guard-gated subdivisions. So in 2026, I'm going to continue to present home tours of properties located in luxury guard-gated communities across the Las Vegas and Henderson Valley. Keep in mind, there are about 50 luxury guard-gated communities out here. So my goal for next year is to present you with at least 50 new home tours. So hopefully at least one a week will be coming out. And after years of assisting my clients, I really think that the home tours is a great way for you to understand the architecture, style, and price point in these specific communities. So also coming in 2026, I'm going to be presenting some community spotlights. These are going to offer you more insights into the actual community amenities, the lifestyle, and additional information in the exclusive or for the exclusive golf and dining memberships that are offered in these communities. So let's go ahead and dive in now to the weekly report. So today's report is actually going to cover every new listing and every recent sale inside of Las Vegas's most exclusive guard-gated communities over the past 2 weeks. I was under the weather last week, so we're kind of making up for it. It is usually a weekly report, but we're doubling up today. So you're going to notice that generally we have on average 15 to 20 new listings per week, and there's going to be considerably more today because of the fact that we're doubling up. So a few highlights. The most expensive new listing this week that hit the market is $9,450,000, and the largest home that hit the market this week is over 9,600 square feet. I'm going to show you exactly where those homes are located. We're going to move counterclockwise around the valley. We might pop back and forth a little bit, starting, of course, on the west side and then finishing in Lake Las Vegas. So let's get started. All right, so we're starting in Summerlin at 5192 Ascaya Street. Now, this is located in Sienna Golf Course Community. This is a 55 and older community. It is listed at $1,715,000, featuring 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and just under 3,000 square feet on a 9,500 square foot lot. And this is at $573 a square foot. This is going to be a fully renovated single story overlooking the 15th tee with water and fairway views. Okay, we're in the same community heading over to 4596 Bersalagio Street. Now this one is listed at $1,958,000. It is featuring 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, just over 2,200 square feet. And this is on an 8,200 square foot lot at $884 a square foot. This is going to be elevated fairway lot with strip, golf, mountain, lake, and clubhouse views. And now we're going to 4198 Melodia Songo Court, again in Sienna Golf Course, Golf Club Community. Now this is listed at $2,125,000. It is 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, just over 3,200 square feet on a 12,600 square foot lot, listed at $661 a square foot, and it is positioned on the 6th fairway, and it does have mountain views as well and an expanded outdoor living area. All right, we're going to head over to Red Rock Country Club, located in the heart of Summerlin. This is 11310 Winter College Palace, listed at $2 million, featuring 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 4,400 square feet on an 8,700 square foot lot. This is at $450 a square foot, and you are going to see those golf and mountain views, and you do have 2 bedrooms on the main level. Again, Red Rock Country Club, 2571 Red Springs Drive. This is listed at $2,125,000, featuring 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, just over 3,600 square feet on a 9,500 square foot lot, and this is at $590 a square foot. This was fully remodeled in 2025 and is on the 8th hole of the Arroyo Golf Course. Now, again, we are in Red Rock Country Club at 11569 Snow Creek Avenue. This is listed at $2,150,000, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths at this is just under 2,600 square feet on an 8,700 square foot lot, and this is at $828 a square foot. Again, fully remodeled, golf course frontage with a brand new pool. We are heading to one of my favorite properties listed right now. This is 1995 Alcova Ridge Drive. Again, Red Rock Country Club. This is a single story and it's spectacular. It's just under $3 million. This is 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, over 3,500 square feet on a 10,000 square foot lot. This is fully renovated. You have a beautiful prep kitchen and an Olympic size lap pool. We're heading to 1979 Orchard Mist Street. This is listed just under $3 million, featuring 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, over 4,200 square feet on a 7,800 square foot lot. This is $705 a square foot. You're going to have unobstructed golf course frontage views of the Arroyo Golf Course and a full control for automation home system. All right, now we're gonna move over to the Ridges and we're gonna take a look at 29 Soaring Bird Court. This property is listed at $5,200,000, over 6,600 square feet. This is 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 18,000 square foot lot at $784 a square foot, which I really like the price for this community. This is gonna have dual primary suites plus a detached casita and resort style courtyard. All right, we're gonna head to Tournament Hills, heart of Summerlin, 8808 Greensboro Lane. Now this is on TPC Summerlin Golf Course, listed at $5 million. This is over 6,300 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 17,000 square foot lot, and $790 a square foot. This is gonna have an elevator, a wine cellar, and a Mediterranean outdoor living space. We're gonna head just up the street to a very beautiful boutique community called Belissaire. Now this property is 10324 Summit Canyon Drive, listed at $4,500,000. This is 4 bedrooms and a casita and 5 bathrooms, over 5,400 square feet on a 17,000 square foot lot at $890 a square foot. This is a single story estate on TPC Las Vegas Fairway with resort style grounds. All right, again, right down the street, heart of Summerlin, we're taking a look in Canyon Fairways. This is 9501 Balata Canyon Court, listed at $3.3 million. This is 6,450 square feet, featuring 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms on a 19,000 square foot lot at only $511 a square foot. This is gonna have a lagoon pool, water slide, and a sports court on a private cul-de-sac, and it's a beautiful community, tree-lined streets, very lovely. Now we're gonna head a little bit more central, right outside of Summerlin, to Canyon Gate and take a look at 2200 Glenbrook Way. Now this one is listed at $2.6 million, over 6,900 square feet, featuring 5 bedrooms, 6.5 bathrooms on a 12,600 square foot lot at only $377 a square foot. You're behind the guard gate and then a second gate, and you have beautiful water views in this community from that home. Now we're gonna head down the street a little bit more southwest to Spanish Hills. This is 5070 Scenic Ridge Drive, listed at $2,850,000, featuring 4 ensuite bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, over 4,700 square feet, and it's $605 a square foot. This is going to be an elevated private street, a single story, really beautiful home. I told you guys we might bounce a little bit. We're gonna head back to Queensridge North. Now there's main Queensridge Gate, and then there's North Gate, which is a little bit more boutique right off of Alta, right outside of Summerlin, just like 1 minute outside of Summerlin. This is 9521 Queen Charlotte Drive, listed at $1,980,000. This is 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, over 4,000 square feet on a 10,000 square foot lot at only $489 a square foot. This is fully remodeled with a wine cellar, a glass office, and a resort style backyard. Now we're gonna head a little bit across town. We're bouncing around to Sierra Vistas Rancho. This is an equestrian community, so if you love horses, you could have a horse there and you could board it right there in the community, which is really amazing. They have a corral, riding trails, so it's a great community. And this property is 7167 La Puebla Street. Now this is listed at $1,749,000, featuring 4 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms on over 5,000 square feet, or sorry, it is over 5,000 square feet on over a half-acre lot. This is only $343 a square foot. This is a single story, again, equestrian zoning, and it does have a pool and a spa. Now we're gonna kind of backtrack, we're bouncing a little bit to Rancho Bel Air. This is strip side. So if you're looking for guard gated near the Las Vegas Strip, this is a really good community option for you. This is 205 Desert View Street. This is listed at $1,895,000, featuring 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, over 5,100 square feet on a 15,000 square foot lot, only $369 a square foot. It is going to include a separate 2-story guest house, and again, guard gated right near the Las Vegas Strip. Now we're gonna go a community just up the street from here. This is Rancho Nevada Estates, and we're taking a look at 3008 Astoria Pine Circle, listed at $1,750,000. This is 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms and it is over 4,000 square feet on over a 19,000 square foot lot. $433 a square foot. This is a 1-story on an expansive lot with fully paid off solar, so you're gonna get that really low electric bill. Now we're gonna go right next door to 3004 Astoria Pine Circle. This one is listed at $2 million. It is over 4,800 square feet. It is 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and the lot is over 17,000 square feet, and it is $411 a square foot. This is going to be double gated, and you are going to have, again, that Tesla solar as well as a sauna on this property. We're going to head again southwest, just outside of Henderson, to Southern Highlands. We're going to take a look at 11394 Villa Bellagio Drive. Now, Southern Highlands is an absolutely immaculate, beautiful golf course community. This one is listed at $1,750,000. It is over 3,100 square feet, featuring 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, over 13,000 square foot lot, and it is at $564 a square foot. This is a single story that is contemporary, and it's going to have a nice interior courtyard. We're now going to head into Henderson and take a look in the fountains. This is 2343 Valandry Court. This one is listed at $2,395,000, over 5,200 square feet of living space, and it is 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. The lot is over 15,000 square feet at $454 a square foot. The home has been reimagined, remodeled, and it does have folding glass doors, so you have that really nice indoor-outdoor living space. We're going to move over to Anthem Country Club now. Again in Henderson, this is 6 Greenlee Club Trail, listed at $3,200,000, and this is 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, over 6,300 square feet, 19,000 square foot lot, and this is at $503 a square foot. Again, a remodeled estate with a custom dream kitchen. Now, again, in Anthem Country Club, we're going to look at 16 Kitaset Loop, which is listed at $2,850,000. This is over 3,300 square feet, and this is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms on a 12,000 square foot lot at $845 a square foot. It's going to have the higher price point because you are going to have the panoramic strip and golf course views from this property. So now, still in Anthem Country Club, we're going to look at 32 Highasapa Trail. Now this is $3 million. It is over 5,700 square feet at $520 a square foot, featuring 6 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, and nearly a half-acre corner lot and a fully resort-style backyard. Now going into Seven Hills. This is 1382 Ruby Sky Court, listed at $4,200,000. This is 5 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, over 6,900 square feet on a 17,000 square foot lot. This is at $626 a square foot. This is a modern estate with strip views, a theater, and a private casita. So I love that, to have the private casita. We're going to pop over to McDonald Highlands. This is 569 Overlook Rim Drive. This is in the Skyview community. This is by Christopher Holmes, and this is listed at $4,750,000. It is a brand new build that is 4 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, over 5,400 square feet, and this is at $880 a square foot. You are going to have the strip and the valley views. Again, in McDonald Highlands, we're taking a look at 569 Laremont Place. This is a fully custom home. This is listed at $5,750,000. This is 5 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, over 7,800 square feet, 22,000 square foot lot at $735 a square foot. This is over $1 million in renovations, and it is in a double gated cul-de-sac. So really wonderful property. Now we're going to head over to Ascaya and take a look at an ultra luxury home. This is 6 Rockmount Court, and it is listed at $7,750,000. $750,000. It is 4 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, over 6,200 square feet, brand new architectural new build with crushed-on automation and a full car gallery. This is on over a half-acre lot, and it is listed at $1,237 a square foot, which is very normal to see that price per square foot in Ascaya, which is all ultra luxury. So now we're going to hop back over to McDonald Highlands, and we're going to take a look at our most expensive listing this week. This is 1492 McDonald Ranch Drive. Now this one is listed at $9,450,000. It is over 8,500 square feet, featuring 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms on almost a half-acre lot at $1,100 a square foot. This is the most expensive new listing, but it has strip, mountain, and golf views. It is a spectacular home in McDonald Highlands. All right, so we're gonna wrap up soon. We're gonna head over to Lake Las Vegas. Now we are taking a look at 20 Via Paradiso Street. This is in the South Shore community of Lake Las Vegas, and this one's listed at $1,820,000. This is over 2,500 square feet, featuring 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and this is a 10,000 square foot lot at $701 a square foot. This is coming fully furnished, and it is going to have uninterrupted lake and mountain views. Next up in Lake Las Vegas is 53 Falling Ridge Lane, listed at $3,894,000. This is over 7,600 square feet. This is 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms on a 15,000 square foot lot at $506 a square foot. So really nice price per square foot. This is the largest home in the neighborhood with a rooftop deck with 360 views. Really incredible. And we're wrapping up at 1548 Pleasant Bay Court. Now this is on the island in Lake Las Vegas. This property is listed at $4,795,000. This is waterfront modern home with a dock credit and lake access. You could build that dock and go ahead and get your electric boat out there. This is 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, 7,700 square feet, a 13,000 square foot lot, and this is at $624 a square foot. So next up, we are going to do our sold segment of the market update, and we're going to go over the past 2 weeks. Now, we had 17 guard-gated homes sold across Las Vegas in the last 2 weeks. This is where we see the real market behavior, not the asking prices, but what buyers are actually willing to pay in this market for our luxury guard-gated homes. For each sale, I'm going to share the address, the community, the days on market, and the final sale price and how it performed against the original list price, so you guys can have a deeper understanding of how this market is currently moving. So first up, we're in Red Rock Country Club. We're taking a look at 11573 Glowing Sunset Lane. Now this one was on the market for 77 days. The sold price was $1,800,000. The list price was $2 million. This is roughly 10% below the original list price. Next up, we are going to head over to the Fountains. Now this is 2325 Prometheus Court. This was on the market for 65 days, and it was sold for $1,835,000. It was sold only 2% below the list price, so we're seeing really attractive margin there. Next up, we are going to head over to Ascension in Summerlin. Now, this is a brand new guard-gated community. Maybe someone built this and immediately put it on, or it was one of the builder's inventory. This is 10863 Vista Atura Avenue. Now, it was on the market for 131 days, sold for $1,850,000, and that's 8% below the original list price. Again, we're popping over to Red Rock Country Club and 2496 Grassy Springs Place. This is 22 days on market, and it sold for $1,890,000, and that actually is the list price, so that was a 100% deal there. So next we're heading to Anthem Country Club. This is in Henderson, and we are seeing 9 Ibis Court. This was only on the market for 41 days. This is one of the original homes that I was doing a market report on, and this sold at $1,900,000. The original list price was just under $2 million, so it sold roughly 5% below list price in less than 2 months, which is really wonderful. Now we're in Seven Hills, and we're taking a look at 1383 Opal Valley Street. Days on market is 40 days. Sold price is $1,945,000. Now this sold 14% below the original list price. Now we're at 2600 Cervino Circle. This again is in Seven Hills in Terracina. Now this one sold in only 36 days, so just over a month, sold for $2 million. The original list price was $2.7 million. So this is like our highest margin. It sold 26% below the original list price. So obviously massive negotiating there. Okay, next up, we're going to head back up to Summerlin into a community called Reverence. This is just off of Lake Mead and 215. Now, this property is 11210 Emery Oak Drive. This one sold in 36 days. It was sold for $2,217,000. This is 11% below the original list price. Now, back in Henderson at McDonald Highlands, this is 1737 Cypress Manor Drive, and this was on the market for 34 days. The sold price was $2,300,000, and this is 8% below the original list price. Got me bouncing around a little bit today, guys. We're going back up to Ascension. That's that new guard gated community. Now this is 10945 Horizon Ledge Avenue. Now this is on the market for 28 days, so less than 1 month. It was sold for $2,375,000. The original list price was $2.4 million, so less than 1% below the original list price. And now we're in Southern Highlands, 52 Olympia Chase Drive. Now this was on the market for 49 days. The sold price was $2,550,000. The original list price was $2.7 million. So we are just 6% below the list price. As we could see, most of them we're seeing anywhere from like 5 to 8% as an average margin. And we're actually seeing a lot shorter days on market than we've been seeing the past year. So really good news. We are now in Southern Highlands in Tuscan Cliffs at 11362 Villa Bellagio Drive. This was on the market for 21 days, sold for $2.85 million, so $2,850,000. The original list price was just under $3 million, so it sold 3% below original list price. And now we're in the Ridges, Sterling Ridge, 80 Glade Hollow. Now this was on the market for 58 days. Sold price was $3.3 million. The original list price was $3.5 million, so 6% below that price. Starting to wrap up here, we're in Skyview at McDonald Highlands. This is 565 Overlook Rim. This was 14 days on market. Sold price was $3.9 million. The original list price was $3,750,000. It sold above the original list price, so possibly some seller concessions were put in there somewhere to raise the price. Otherwise, maybe they had a bidding war because it was such a good property. Not sure about that one. So next up in McDonald Highlands is 583 St. Croix Street. This was 2 days on market. This one was listed at $5.5 million, and it sold at list price in 2 days. Wonderful news for that property. So what does the sold data tell us? It's really simple. Most luxury homes are still negotiating very small but below list price. Great that we're getting some that are just selling right at asking. Wild to see it above asking, but that's great news. Pricing accuracy is crucial in this market, especially above the $2 million price point. We're seeing that exceptionally priced homes still sell at or above list price, and they're going really quickly. I want to say earlier in the year, we were seeing things sit for months at a time, and now we're seeing 2 months kind of becoming the average when they're accurately priced and really good homes. So as we continue, you guys will kind of notice that trend in each one of these videos. This is why understanding community by community data matters when buying or selling in a guard gated neighborhood. That's really what an appraiser is going to look at. But it is nice to see across the valley what everyone is doing within these subdivisions, because often the people buying are looking in multiple subdivisions to see if there are similarities to find the right property. Thank you guys so much for joining me on another market update. I know this one's a little bit long for today. Usually they're probably going to be about 10 or 15 minutes tops. But as always, if you have any questions or are looking to buy or sell, please reach out. I'm Jennifer Franco with Guard Gated Homes at Simply Vegas, and I will see you guys next week and on the next property tour. I think we have one dropping tomorrow, so hopefully you guys will check it out, of the castle.